gentlemen, welcome in for CTU Raw. Another great night of action is upon us in the CTU, and some intensity as well. Undertaker and Steve Austin will be face-to-face tonight.
Yeah, the contract for Bash at the Beach will become official for Undertaker's first defense of Raw's World Championship.
Not only that, but we see our new Intercontinental Champion in action as Test will be taking on Thrasher.
Sting also is going to be back in the ring for the first time since Backlash. He will be challenging Perry Saturn.
Oh, God. Here we go again.
Maybe I didn't make myself clear last week. I want Rob Van Dam. I deserve Rob Van Dam. There needs to be respect to me and respect to my name. Kane got lucky last week. I was not prepared. In fact, if I had to face Kane tonight, I would beat him. I'm prepared the same way I'm prepared for that junkie, Rob Van Dam. The whole effing show, I'm the new effing show. So come on, bring out Kane. Bring out the big red machine. Come on, Shawn, do it. Oh, gentlemen, Jerry Lynn, it looks like he's got a little surprise for me here tonight. It is not Kane. He requested Kane. He's not getting Kane. It is going to be Eddie Guerrero coming out here. Canada, of course, we saw Jerry Lynn come up short last week against Kane, and, you know, different type of fire. He's got the Latino heat he's dealing with tonight.
Yeah, that is a different type of fire, and I think is he prepared for this? What kind of excuse is Jerry Lynn going to come up with when he loses the Latino heat tonight?
Oh, Cheek, Eddie Guerrero, of course. You know, 1/3 of the Radicals. They've got a little bit of a busy night tonight. Perry Saturn in tonight's main event. They had a slow start, but they've been turning the other cheek, if you will, to some success. Can Eddie Guerrero, you know, what's he got to do to keep that thing rolling and keep the momentum building?
I will not. But no, I think, I don't know. I was so distracted by your shitty cheek, if you will, pun, that I just completely disregarded your question. So I will say this. Latino heat. I think I stand with Canada. I think Latino heat gets it done in the ring tonight. And he's going to be more dominant and more... Well, that's all I got. I got nothing else.
Oh, okay.
You'll find out.
Yeah. That's why I gotta keep watching. As this match begins, I am Jerry Lynn. Chicas Eddie. Oh shit.
Oh yeah, Latino heat, baby.
Eddie coming out, fire blazing here, and of course, you know, Jerry Lynn. He's been calling out Rob Van Dam. Oh, he's gonna try to go for a sneaky pin here. Oh, Eddie gonna reverse.
Not even a count.
Oh. Eddie got the pin now. Hit. Oh, Jerry playing with fire a little bit. Look at ref just locked in. Oh
no.
Good back and forth from these two. Oh, but it's gonna be interesting. You know, Jerry Lynn's been calling out, trying to get to Rob Van Dam.
Ooh, little neck breaker.
Trying to impress Shawn Michaels, but Shawn, I mean, Candy already said it, you know, as Jerry Lynn does not impress right there. But, you know, there's got to be special circumstances for the cross-branded matches. This isn't a Cruiserweight Championship match, not a Women's Championship match. Do you think, you know, if Jerry Lynn can get a win here, maybe Shawn, you know, fights in this corner a little bit?
I mean, we'll see. I mean, technically he'll be 1-1. So he won't, I mean, technically 1-2, if you really think about it, if you want to get 1-1 and 1-on-1 matches. Whoa, that's a mouthful to say. But
well, he beat 2-1. He beat Perry Saturn early on, too.
He beat Perry Saturn. And you know what? We will see Perry Saturn in action tonight. So I guess, well, now that you bring that up, I think, whoa!
Oh, God, Jerry.
If Sam Michaels in the back, that's a man who's ready to sacrifice it all. I would give him a shot. I'd give him at least a look, especially if he wins here tonight.
And Eddie looking to take advantage of the mistake of Jerry Lynn there. He's, you know, maybe trying to impress a little bit, but missing those big high-risk maneuvers is not going to be feeling good. Neither is that. Into the barricade there.
Yeah, no. Jerry Lynn,
oh, he hits a senton. Of course, counts up to 7. Oh, but
Jerry Lynn says, I'm going to reset it.
Reset the code. Now, Cheek, do you agree with Jerry Lynn's sentiment that Rob Van Dam was a junkie? Puts his body on the line every week.
Yeah, he is a junkie. He is a worthless junkie.
I mean, a junkie that's the cruiserweight champion, mind you.
Well, that's Rey Mysterio that's cruiserweight champion. Rob did make his debut in that cruiserweight title match, though.
He almost got involved in the pinfall there, but Rob could not break that up in time. That's where I got mixed around.
Jerry's mixed around right now. Oh, sends Eddie back to the floor.
Eddie.
Eddie's
in trouble.
Big splash.
Wow.
Eddie, I guess he's feeling the heat. Oh, no.
Jerry Lynn trying to stay on top of things here. Again, you know, Canada brought it up there. We were talking about potentially a point to prove if he wants this match with Rob Van Dam, you know, maybe needs to get a win here.
And Guerrero channeling his energy here.
Well, I think
my biggest question is, I don't know how you can demand a match against a guy who's not on your brand. I don't know what he expects Shawn Michaels to do.
Yeah, I don't know either, and I don't think interrupting the start of his show every week is really the strategy there to make it happen.
He's just lucky he hasn't interrupted me. He interrupted Cheek the first week. He interrupted you. If he interrupts me, there's gonna be a big problem we're gonna have.
He's gonna get around to you.
Yeah, your moment will come.
Hell no.
He has a problem with letting people finish their sentences.
Jerry Lynn.
No.
Trying to hit the pile driver on Eddie. Cradle pile driver. Followed up the TKO. I mean, big combo there. Is Eddie going to be able to stay in this thing? One, two. Oh, got the ropes.
Got the rope break.
Rope break.
Glad he could have the wherewithal to get that bottom rope.
Expressing some frustration with the official, but Eddie recognizes that opportunity. Jerry Lynn's frustration getting the best of him there for a moment. One fan really excited.
I
there.
know.
Oh yeah!
Screech to shatter all eardrums.
Jerry Lynn and Eddie. Oh, he's trying it again. Oh!
What the hell?
Innovation from the. I mean, he claims to be the new effing show.
I don't know about that.
Now working the arm a little bit. I mean, Jerry Lynn has been strong here. Yo, maybe he geared himself up to fight Kane, and he's feeling like, you know, someone's. I mean, Eddie's amazing here, but someone smaller in stature. Maybe he's got a little more confidence. But Eddie gonna try to limit that with a Lamahi straw here.
No.
I don't know about that.
Interesting decision by Eddie to try to go for a pin there.
Oh, he's gonna try to get another one
again.
Nice T-bone, but Jerry Lynn able to get that shoulder up quickly.
I think Eddie's T-bone like that since Texas Roadhouse.
Ooh. And Eddie drops the elbow right to the spine.
A little elbow to ass. All right.
That's how my massage therapist fixed my lower back. Top rope. Elbow to the lower back.
I can give you elbow to ass this weekend.
There we go.
Hell yeah. Cody versus Koth marathon. Coming soon.
From behind, AO.
Goodness. Release German. Jerry Lynn trying to build up again. Oh, he's waiting for him. He's going to try for that cradle pile driver a second time. Plants Eddie down.
Buddy.
But can Eddie?
It's going to be tough for Eddie, and Jerry Lynn gets the victory here in a statement here, Canada, made by Jerry Lynn. He looked strong, and I mean, if he wants his shot at Rob Van Dam, I mean, this is a way to get it done.
I got to give Jerry Lynn his flowers because I said he was not ready for the Latino heat, and I think honestly the way he performed tonight, he was ready for Kane. I think honestly he was.
Ooh, okay, so you're thinking, Jerry Lynn might have been able to take down Kane at Happen Night Cheek. Do you think that if this was Kane instead of Eddie, would Jerry Lynn have had that success to even things up there?
I think if Jerry Lynn wrestles the way he did tonight against Eddie, he made Eddie look like a fool, a mere jobber. I don't know. I think the way Jerry Lynn put himself forward, he showed that he is worthy of his matchup with Kane.
Well, and that's, he's been trying to call out Rob Van Dam, but tonight he thought he was going to get a rematch with Kane. He gets a match with Eddie, but the man is losing his mind all because, it was my fault, okay? It was my fault. I messed up. I thought our surprise entrance was coming out, and it was Jerry Lynn. We accidentally kind of ignored his entrance at Backlash, but if this is going to be the invigoration we get out of Jerry Lynn with this opportunity, this is potentially a big one that these guys can, or excuse me, not these guys, that Jerry Lynn can try to build upon and make something happen. But as we move on from Jerry Lynn later tonight, we mentioned at the top, we do have a contract signing for The Undertaker and Stone Cold Steve Austin. They will be facing a Bash at the Beach with Raw's World Championship on the line.
That's right, Cody. It was a grueling match between Austin, Hogan, and Kane at Backlash, but Stone Cold was able to get it done and set up this opportunity.
And although Austin lost in the semifinal,
the following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
Now let me tell you something cheeky before you get going too far, man. You need a little Hollywood and a little interruption to remind you, brother. The New World Order has begun to plant its seeds, man. Speaking of planting seeds, I have someone worthy of my seed, dude. Stacy, say hello to everybody.
You're disgusting. You know the Dudleys won't let you get away with...
Away with what, brother Stacy? We already disposed of Spike Dudley. You're lucky you're cute, or we'd get rid of you too, brother. Let's make something clear to those brothers. You guys want a chance to get the titles back from my boys, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash? Well, here's a proposal, man. You guys give up chasing the belts, and we'll give you back your Duchess, dude.
Don't listen to him, boys.
Don't listen to it, boys. You should listen to me. I know you have a match to catch. Devon, I heard you're fighting Tajiri night, dude. No point in looking for us. We'll be out of the building and far along the road. After you fail tonight, let us know your decision. Hopefully for you, it's too sweet.
well, you heard it there. Our next match is on the way. Devon Dudley going one-on-one with Tajiri.
Tajiri might be a little bummed out. Stacy not at ringside. He was a pretty big fan last week.
Hopefully we get to see her back at ringside soon, but it seems the hands are tied for the Dudley Boyz.
All right, gentlemen, we got singles action here. Tajiri versus Devon Dudley. Not the funnel I expected to find out about this match was Hollywood Hogan, and apparently the NWO is taking Stacy for a ride tonight. So as Tajiri and Regal are making their way out here, you know, Tajiri, of course, the one in the match, but Regal never going to miss an opportunity to showcase himself here.
Yeah, whose match is this?
Right?
I know, right?
You know, but Cheek, I'll go to you first here. As Tajiri has this opportunity, can he get this win? I mean, Devon, obviously a lot of distraction potentially for the Dudleys here. They've got to come out. This is a scheduled contest. Does it open a window maybe for a little bit of upset for Tajiri, who's, you know, coming off a couple losses, looking to get back on track?
I don't know. I think Devon has a lot of distractions for sure, but once the bell rings, I think all the noise drowns out, and he's solely focused on what's in front of him. And I think at this point in time, I think he's a superior wrestler to Tajiri, but the wild card remains to be seen. That whenever managers are in the match, weird things can happen. And we know that William Regal is a sleazy, sneaky son of a bitch, so he could be the big X factor.
Yeah, I definitely agree here. Of course, you know, Canada, Devon will have Baba out there with them, but I'm with Cheek. I think Regal a lot more likely to try to get involved in this match. You know, I'm sure Regal's viewing this as a win for Tajiri, is a win for him. So if you're in the position of the Dudleys trying to figure out what to do here, how do you keep your focus on the match right now?
I know, I was just about to say there's far too many distractions for these boys. You got William Regal at ringside. You got Stacy Keibler somewhere in the back being held hostage. So I don't know. These boys really got to lock in if they want to win this match and stay dialed in as they have been. But with all these distractions, I don't know if they can.
Yeah, it's a tough situation to be in. I'm sure Bubba and Devon very torn. You got to remember, they lost Spike Dudley recently too. The NWO attacked him, and attacked so violent we couldn't even show it on the channel. And we don't know if or when Spike Dudley is ever going to be back in the CTU. And now the Dudleys have their Duchess taken by the NWO. I'm sure they want to make a statement in this match. Devon has an opportunity to do that against Tajiri. But it's hard not to let the NWO get to you here when it feels like they're just kind of running roughshod on Raw, doing whatever the hell they want.
Well, guess what? I don't think... Well, that's it. I don't think.
You don't think? I mean, fair enough. Fair enough.
Your
Let
thoughts
us
on that.
Yeah, let us know in the comments below. Do you think or not?
Yeah.
You know,
Have you had a thought before?
are you
No.
known thinker? No. I'm also very intrigued. I'll just say it here on a recording. If it doesn't change as the video goes, it means I kept forgetting to check it between matches. As this match starts, Tajiri is Cheek, Devon is Canada. But the game had an update, and for some reason, I was like, what feels awkward? And it's definitely like there's no crowd noise during entrances.
Oh, interesting.
I was like, something felt weird
Correct.
during the entrances of the first match, and I was like, what is it? And then I realized during this, I'm like, oh, it's definitely crowd. So
This minigame's also a lot harder, too. Jeez.
So, I'm hoping that saying this on commentary allows myself and or one of the boys to remember after this match that we'll go in and figure out what the hell's going on with the crowd. Because otherwise I just have to go into post, I guess, and just make random crowd noises.
That's why we heard that crazy scream last match.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
cut through. Don't worry, Tajiri will give him something to cheer about.
I'm sure the update did things to like fix my faction paywalls, but then they messed up, crowd noise.
And there goes that freak William Regal. Oh, taking off the turnbuckle already. Getting involved.
Yeah.
Another distraction for the Dudleys to have to deal with.
Uh-oh, Devon's about to meet that open turnbuckle. That's not going to feel good.
Son of a bitch, William Regal.
Up to his old shenanigans.
Literally.
Willie Reeves. Never met an opportunity that he won't take advantage of. Jerry off the ropes, dropping that leg, but Devon right up.
Ooh.
Oh, no!
Up and over.
Tajiri.
Tajiri.
Show off
One-way
that
flight.
Oh, double stomp.
That's tough.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's fired up.
Yeah,
I
it's
would be too.
Kidda, you read my mind on that. I was about to say the exact same thing. I mean, huge double stomp there, but again, it's hard not to feel for Devon right now. Bubba's distracted too, but Devon's trying to find a way to focus up for this match. And look at that. Oh, no! The ref got the way.
What are the odds?
It's
Right?
Oh, come on.
Oh,
Goodness.
He got a thing in the ring. He grabbed the leg. He did the turnbuckle. That son of a bitch.
Bro.
And
William Regal is a menace. This is what I talked about pre-match. Cody ass.
Disrespectful slap from Devon. Gotta do what you gotta do.
Uh-oh.
And this is kind of like a standing tarantula. This is a legal one. And, Devon able to strengthen his way out into a sidewalk slam. We do have that turnbuckle finally getting fixed there by our official. Went to fix it earlier, and then a body landed on her back.
Uh-oh.
What's Devon? Devon's pissed. Fair enough.
They grabbed my leg again.
When, of course, we saw at Backlash, the Dudleys had to deal with Eric Bischoff that night. I mean, it's just been... Oh, I mean, you got to step in here. What? Oh, and Bubba was going to step up, and Tajiri handles that. Now Regal's in the damn ring.
Oh, no. Whose match is this?
Oh, God, it's falling apart out here. But Devon taking care of Regal. I mean, if Regal does... I know he's getting attacked here, but if he doesn't get out of the ring, he might get tossed from this match.
Maybe that's Devon's strat here.
Oh, Tajiri.
Oh, my God.
With a big standing kick to take down Bubba. These guys, it is falling apart here.
Oh, big kick.
Look out, ref.
Get out of the way of the
Wait a minute. Oh, and yes,
I couldn't
Regal's
see.
ejected.
What?
And Tajiri with the
Regal.
brainbuster. And Regal's getting tossed here. But was the damage already done? No, Devon.
Tajiri might be in trouble now that he doesn't have William Regal at his every beck and call.
Yeah, William Regal's getting too far involved into this match, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. And Bubba has, for the most part, he did get up on the apron there for a moment, but Tajiri went after an attack. The ref hasn't seen anything. Bubba kind
How
of
do you not
sits
at least
back.
try to do something when William Regal takes off the turnbuckle, grabs a leg, throws his kendo stick into the ring? You got to do something on the other side.
This was absolute worst case scenario for Devon.
Oh, no.
William Regal heavily involved,
Yeah, and this is allowed
but he is
Tajiri
no
to get
more.
a big enough advantage. And this is the thing, though. He doesn't have the help anymore, but did he get, you know, it's kind of like in sports. You get a massive lead. Maybe your star player fouls out. Can you hang on to the lead when you don't have the... Oh, Tajiri went for one of those lethal kicks there. Devon
no.
on top. What's he got in mind?
Takes flight.
Oh, misses the headbutt.
There was no was up. That's why.
Oh.
If there was a was up, he would have been toast.
That's a difference maker. Oh, and raking the back by Tajiri. Yeah, true, right on his shirt, just scratching his back. I could use one of those right now.
Drop to their knees. This is gonna get worse.
Tajiri line up those kicks. Devon trying to roll away, get separation.
out.
But Tajiri going to follow up with a super kick.
Oh, jeez.
Devon now lacking any signs of resistance. Devon's getting
And brings him
my
back
goodness.
in with that single leg there. Tajiri building that momentum.
Oh, he's...
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh.
Spent some
Cool.
poison mist. Off the ropes. Oh, collides with Devon there. And caught him with another super kick. Devon busted
Talk about
open.
red mist.
Yeah, true. He's going to lock in that standing tarantula yet again.
Can Devon fight out of it?
Devon's trying here, but it might have been too much damage. Might have been too much influence by William Regal. But Devon trying to stay strong here. Dead center of the ring. Referee in position. Devon does get out. Into that sidewalk slam, and Devon's got to dig deep right now. Figure something out.
Fired up. He's fired up.
And he's going to lift him up. Saving grace. Down to the mat goes Tajiri. Oh, wait a
Oh,
minute.
brother.
Uh-oh.
He's calling him up for another one.
Oh,
Wait a second. He's got also a big time power bomb from Devon.
Oh, Tajiri is...
Tajiri needs something in the worst.
Oh, no. It's
He
Jerry.
got it.
Caught the
He
foot,
needed
able
that
to
in the worst
counter.
way.
Oh, and lights him up with
Ow,
that kick.
jeez.
Oh, my goodness.
That thing sounds so brutal.
What's
Uh-oh.
Tajiri got?
Got him
quick.
up. Brain Bustel yet
Oh, no.
again. Will that be enough here? 1, 2, Tajiri. Gets it done. Cheek, the distractions early on. Of course, Regal did get ejected, but, I mean, William Regal paid his dividends plenty early in this match.
Well, yeah, he did exactly what a good manager is supposed to do and what we predicted he would do. He did his job, but the thing is, to me, is enough about Regal is Bubba did not come to Devon's aid hardly at all. You saw Tajiri go out there and whip his ass a little bit, but that was about as much as he was involved in this.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like a... I can't think of the exact term I want to use here, but kind of like an honor thing. You know, the Dudleys, you know, maybe not maybe they should have stooped to William Regal's cheating levels, but I think they were trying to, do this thing the right way, get it done the right way. But Canada, unfortunately, trying that tonight. Although Devon did get a little bit of a rally here late, it was not enough to get this win.
I think like we all said, there was just too many distractions this match. And I think Bubba did not want to, I think he didn't want to get up and get involved because that would distract Devon even more. So I think he stayed out of this one, but I think he should have just done a little bit more to help his buddy out, his tag team partner, because unfortunately, that's a big loss for Dudley's.
Yeah, this is a tough one for the momentum. They've been fantastic so far in the CTU, but Tajiri is able to take down Devon in singles action tonight. It builds some pretty strong momentum for himself. We'll see if him and William Regal can take advantage. Codyverse fans, I may have lost tonight, but this is a temporary setback for us. We will get Stacy back home safe. We will get our tag titles back. Bash at the Beach will be our night.
Couldn't have said it better, brother. Hogan, you want to put your hands on our Duchess? You want to make that mistake? You punks may think you run this, but we have some news for you.
Big news indeed. The Outsiders will not be defending the tag titles at Bash at the Beach, but they will be in action.
You idiots think you have the upper hand. You don't. You're forgetting that you strong-arm Shawn Michaels, and you don't really want to piss off your boss. We have a match to announce, courtesy of our general manager.
And what a match it is, Bubba. Bash at the Beach. It's going to be the NWO taking on the Dudley Boyz in an elimination tables match.
Oh, baby, that's a big one. I can see why the Dudleys looked happy to be here despite all the distractions.
And Hogan, you'll want to be there. If you survive to the end of the match, you get a world title match. For the Outsiders, if your team wins, we don't get a rematch for your gold. I just feel like there's something missing.
Well, we can't have a handicap match. And the NWO went after Spike. They stole Stacy, so, Bubba, we need a partner. What's awesome is our partner gets the same opportunity as Hogan. If they survive, they get a world title match.
One more thing. Bischoff, hope you're listening. If you want to be ringside for Bash at the Beach, you'll need to be our partner next week in a Falls Count Anywhere match.
So, let's show the world who's teaming with the Dudleys at the pay-per-view.
My God, their partner, that's gotta be Kane.
What an absolute bombshell by the Dudleys. They're teaming with the Big Red Machine to take on the New World Order.
Not just that, but an elimination tables match.
And like they said, the incentive is there for Hogan and the Outsiders. They can rid Dudleys and get Hogan a world title match.
We also now know next week on Raw, Kane is battling Eric Bischoff in a Falls Count Anywhere match, but that's only if he has the courage to show up. Okay, gentlemen, big one here. We've got Thrasher versus Test, but we also just found out we've got a tables match. And okay, so the Headbangers, they've got a special visitor with them here tonight. Cheek Lex Luger joining them out here. Of course, no affiliation to the Headbangers, but I guess he's just wanting to keep an eye on the Intercontinental Champ tonight.
Hey, it's always good to have someone watching your back out there. You never know. I think Test is going to really have his way with Thrasher, is my prediction, but we literally just watched William Regal kind of disrupt a match single-handedly, so
yeah,
if Lex Luger wants to get frisky, it really could shake things up.
Absolutely. And before I send Candy here, we do want to, I'll state here, so apparently it's just a glitch in the game right now for the weird lack of crowd audio. I checked and my settings are what they have been. There was an update that went through recently, so apparently is our first ever Intercontinental Champion. The CTU comes out to the ring. For whatever reason, crowd audio, I mean, it's like kind of there, but not there. So super weird. Don't know what it is. But since it's not a VC glitch or something in my faction or the island, it'll probably take 2K like 7 weeks to fix it. So we'll just mentally prepare for some random awkward entrances. But that's better. Like, I can hear him a little more now.
Yeah.
So maybe like unplugging and plugging it back in, even though we didn't change any settings, just hitting some buttons brought a little bit of life to the crowd. So we'll see.
Just excited for Thrasher.
Yeah, that's what it was. They're like, no. We wait for the headbangers. But Canada's Test comes to the ring. He won that IC title in the triple threat match with Luger and Mr. Perfect. Mr. Perfect now on Smackdown.
But for you. Sorry, I'm just trying to get Lex Luger over here to be on a commentary, but he's ignoring the fuck out of me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you were pretending to be crowd members there for a second, so I was like, okay, that's fair enough. Oh, let's go.
No, that was me. I took off my headset. I guess maybe I blended in with the crowd too much.
Yeah, that was a good bit. That's just on me for missing the bit, just
Wow. Imagine.
Yeah, that's tough. But I mean, what we want to make sure the viewers don't miss is the like button on this video. So if you're watching CTU Raw, we might miss the bit, but we never miss the segue. Make sure you're liking this video, leaving a comment on what you would say if you were in the crowd for Test versus Thrasher.
Cody, can you do a Lex Luger impersonation?
No, I have no idea how to talk like Lex.
Stay tuned to hear me talk like Lex.
Ooh.
And as this match begins, Canada, who may be talking like Lex momentarily, is Thrasher, and I am Test. This is a test. We've got to find that sweet spot, but
hopefully Thrasher stayed up studying for this test.
See, stuff like that. That's why you gotta like the video. Good one-liners like that. That'll just leave you completely awe-inspired to be better in your everyday life.
I'm just here to help.
Yeah.
Get you through that whenever you decide to watch this. Get you through that Monday, maybe.
Yeah. And then they're like, oh, this video is so good. I'm going to watch it again tomorrow. And then, boom, what happens? We get them through a Tuesday. But as this match begins...
Like you...
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Cheek.
I was just going to make another pun, but...
Yeah, no, go for it.
I'll say, looks like this was a test for the viewers to see if they like and subscribe.
There it is. Boom. Oh,
you can't get mad at Cody's cheek pun and come with 2 test puns.
Nah, my testicles a lot harder. I think, though, there's probably some viewers out there hitting the Y button and reversing and just closing out of the browser at this point.
Well, they're wrong. They're incorrect. But what I was gonna say though is the Headbangers have
yes
had a tough start to the C2 in tag action. Thrasher now in the ring, a single star against the IC champion. You'd never expect to see Monster Thrasher really going for singles gold, but big opportunity Canada here for Thrasher to make a statement. And Lex Luger creepily watching on, leaned up against the apron, could be a distraction for Test. Oh,
the distraction kind of night here on Raw, where we've seen a lot of people. We've seen William Regal get kicked out from ringside, so I think Lex is going to have to be on his best behavior because we got refs with short fuses tonight.
This is true. I mean, so far, Mosh and Lex just kind of hanging out. That's what it's kind of like when one of us is booking in my GM, that's what the other two look like, waiting for their turn. Uh-oh, Thrasher. Oh, an inverted suplex there, a gourd buster. He's got Test reeling a little bit here.
That's it.
One count.
Let the record show Thrasher got a 1 count.
He's been bringing the thunder a little bit there.
Oh, buddy.
A middle rope leg drop.
Dance on him, King.
Oh, he did. He danced, baby.
Oh, now he's going in and finishing.
Dancing. Oh, Test out again, but Thrasher's got him reeling a little bit here. IC champ looking pretty rough. And Thrasher knowing it's an opportunity. He's got to step up here.
Making Test look like a pop quiz.
Oh, there it is. We got him back. Thrasher just banging Test's head against a mat here.
I just want to call him Pop Quiz.
Save it for a promo later on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Test
Just
grasping at air,
at some
trying to find
point-
something.
At some point, Jerry Lynn's gonna call Test a pop quiz.
Pop quiz. I want your Intercontinental Championship.
Back and
go
forth
Thrasher.
here. Thrasher
Brown
again.
is
he's-
behind Thrasher.
Yeah, I think the headbangers, because of Thrasher's effort here, maybe some of the C2 fans are like, no, we gotta give the headbangers more chances. Thrasher's stepping up. Or maybe they hate the headbangers and they're like, no, Thrasher's making us miserable.
Look at Mosh every time
Oh.
Thrasher gets hit. He like grabs his face in horror.
That's just good
That's funny.
partnership right there. But
Thrasher's down too. It took a lot out of him.
it did. Those guys went back and forth, but Thrasher won that exchange. Again, he's been one up on the IC champ all night here.
Oh, wow, man. Test is locked in right now, though.
Dude, Test
Just
is
at
dialed.
kickoffs. Everything else has been brutal. Test with that big boot.
Oh, Das Boot.
Oh, no.
Oh no, indeed. Test. Can he stay focused? He was kind of looking.
Yeah, he was walking over there to Luger rather than following up here. Bold
I don't know if Test
decision.
wanted this. As Canada said, it's been a night of distractions on Raw. Maybe it was good that Test stayed focused there.
Well, I don't think he did stay focused. I think he wanted to
too
go
much.
over and prove a point
That
versus
could have been a
following up
bad
the big
idea.
boot.
That might have been 2-on-1 on the outside, though.
That's true. He won over, maybe thinking he was going to do something, and then made a business decision. And now Thrasher from the middle rope again with that leg drop. Oh, is he going back for another one?
He is going
Let's
right back to the well.
He's
Oh,
calling
get out.
Test up here. And big cross body dive from the middle
Oh,
rope.
he's going back for more. What a freaking animal.
And oh my God, again, Test is done. Test is done, man.
Top.
That's it.
And oh!
Oh my god, not even a 1 count?
Oh, Thrasher.
That's the thing. Test has not been able to get offense, hasn't been able to have defense, but he's found a way to kick out of all this stuff. It's a resiliency in Test right now.
Damn. Got the headbangers banging their head against the wall trying to find a...
Thrasher wanted to actually just confide in his teammates here. Maybe like get a little game plan going.
Well, he's probably asking Lex, like, how do you do? I mean, Lex Luger
what do you-
did make Test tap in that triple threat match, so.
He's like, oh, yeah. Oh, tap? That's what...
Oh,
bitch! Oh, he got his nose there. I'm surprised it's not busted open.
Oh no, this is...
The
don't think
WWF
this-
Warzone fans will know what I'm saying here when I go, oh, I swallowed my tongue ring. There's going to be a section of the audience that's like, hell yeah, to that moment. Oh,
That's crazy. I hope that isn't what made the tides turn.
Oh, yeah, this is... I don't think this is the game plan they were talking about. Oh, what the hell?
well, I mean, this is, if you're Luger, you're definitely, oh, and there he is, right on cue. He's distracting
Oh.
Test here, giving Thrasher a chance to follow up. Drops him down with that back body drop, but Test with the kickouts, maybe Luger's like, oh damn, this is a tough opponent, but he's also seen Thrasher hit a lot of big offense here. And Test, that time though, Thrasher got a 2 count. He's getting closer.
Uh-oh. Thrasher
And oh my goodness.
taking some exception with that ref, but
How much? Uh-oh.
And Test, maybe thinking pump handle slam. Thrasher, can he get out? He cannot.
uh-oh.
And Test goes for the pin. 1, 2. Thrasher goes down.
Wow, dude.
And Test gets it done. I mean, and we thought Test might come in here and dominate this thing, but Canada, Thrasher brought it, man. High-powered offense, had Test reeling. Test just kept finding ways to kick out long enough to finally hit the pump handle slam and finish this thing off.
Yeah, it's tough when you have 2 other people sitting outside on not in your corner, and you got to think that Thrasher went out there to get a little game plan, and that's definitely not what they were thinking. And he came back in the ring. He thought maybe he was going to get the upper hand on Test, and absolutely not. This is why he's the Intercontinental Champion. He's the champ for a reason, and he takes down a singles competitor here tonight.
Yeah, this was an interesting one. It's kind of sort of that trap game. I think Test maybe overlooked Thrasher a little bit here, got his bell rung quite a bit, but at the end of the day, he stepped up, Cheek. He did what he had to do in order to get the win and try to build his momentum as the IC champion.
Yeah, that was pretty good. He came out surprisingly hot and really took it to Test, had the crowd behind him, rode that momentum. Test definitely had some wearisome moments there, but once Thrasher went over to Lex on the side there, it kind of disrupted that momentum, and Test found a little crack in the chink in the armor and took advantage and came out with the big dub.
Yeah, Luger, and who knows? We don't know what Luger said to Thrasher. Hell, maybe Luger gave him some bad advice in the name of wanting to be the guy to take down Test himself. I have no clue, but for tonight, the IC champion wins this match. Thrasher proves a point, so we will have to see what is next for the Intercontinental Championship.
Congrats, champ. Nice win over, let me check my notes, Thrasher. Real captivating stuff from the first Intercontinental Champion, especially when he puts up that kind of performance. I was in the inevitable position last week, 2 opponents, no idea who they would be, yet I came to compete. And actually, I won the match. You tapped out to the torture rack. You only survived because of the official being viciously attacked by you and that bloodthirsty Mr. Perfect. And I'm just supposed to be okay with you holding a championship that should be mine? It's laughable. Truly. Record books forever tainted. Forever an asterisk next to your name, Test. The first champion tapped out in the match he won the belt. Great look, Michaels. You need to step in.
Whoa. Easy there, Lex. I really hope the day comes where you learn to wait before you speak. I saw the match last week. Let's not act innocent either. You hit the ref as well. You and Test both did. Perfect? Well, he attacked the ref more times than Hogan says brother in a promo. But he's SmackDown's issue now. Raw's issue? My issue? I agree with you a little, Lex. You did make Test tap out. However, Test may argue he only did it because he knew the ref was down. Maybe some strategy there. Nonetheless, I do believe you and Test need to have a one-on-one match to acknowledge a true champion here. However, to make sure there's no funny business, to make sure there's no debate, it will be Lex Luger versus Test for the Intercontinental Championship in a 2 out of 3 falls match. No excuses, no rematches. You want the championship, Luger? Win twice. You want to make your immediate mark as defending champion, Test? Win twice. One more thing, Lex, since you want to insult the Headbangers so much, next week it's going to be you teaming with your old pal Sting against the Headbangers in a tag team match.
Wow. Okay, it's going to be a 2 out of 3 falls match for Bash at the Beach. Intercontinental Championship on the line.
We also get to see Sting and Luger team up for the first time in the CTU.
Yeah, some good opportunity for Sting. He gets Perry Saturn in tonight's main event and the tag match next week. He can very quickly get back on track after losing the Backlash main event to The Undertaker.
And speaking of Undertaker, again tonight the contract is signed. The Undertaker went through a hellacious tournament path to become the first world champion of Raw. He defeated Kevin Nash. He defeated Sting to win the title. And we can't forget his semifinal victory over Stone Cold. The rematch at Bash at the Beach will be one to remember. But before we get into tonight's main event and the contract signing to follow, we have a quick interview with Ivory. Ivory, thank you for taking the time to join us tonight.
The pleasure's all mine. Thanks for having me.
Ivory, early in the CTU, you defeated Jazz. Many saw this as an upset. You went into Backlash, viewed as an underdog against China. You came very close to shocking the world. but now you're back on Raw. Jazz and her trainer, Jacqueline, seem to have it out for you. How are you balancing this?
I understand why people want to dismiss me. I understand why they want to write me off. However, I'm a former WWF Women's Champion. It's only a matter of time before I'm a CTU Women's Champion as well. To your point, I have to handle Jazz and Jackie first. Last week, I lost to Jacqueline, so there's clearly some work to do.
Mentioning last week's match, you argued with an official. You ended up tapping out to the figure four. Definitely a fork in the road, but you have been outnumbered. Is that frustration boiling over?
It did last week. I lost my composure. Being overlooked for so long can do that to a girl. It's not an excuse. It's just what happened. I lost my temper and it cost me the match, but I feel at peace. I know if I want to become the women's champion, I have to go through these two first. And I have a few ideas on how to handle that.
Anything you can share with us?
I said all I plan to. I have a few ideas on how to handle that.
Fair enough. Appreciate Ivory joining us tonight. We will have to wait and see what's next for her in her grudge with Jazz and Jacqueline. But let's get to tonight's main event.
You got my payment?
Yeah, here's your money. Watching you hit Rob Van Dam with that low blow was incredible. He can't whatever and cool losing his future children.
It did feel pretty great. Money goes a long way, too, since I'm not getting my champion's bonus now.
Is the next step coming to fruition?
It is. I received word Stephanie is going to announce me and RVD in a no DQ match on Smackdown. He demanded it after last week.
Ah, perfect. It's going to be a beautiful moment watching him squirm. If Shawn doesn't want to give me a match with Rob Van Dam, I'll make sure Stephanie has no choice.
Just make sure the checks don't bounce, and I'll help however I can. I need to leave, though, before Raw staff realizes I'm here.
Main event time, gentlemen. And even though 2K broke the game, so it feels like the crowd's barely there, we know that the amazing Cody Holics, the amazing fans of the Codyverse that have been watching along, they're vibing, they're cheering, they're hooting and hollering for this main event. Sting is taking on Perry Saturn. Canada, the last time we saw Sting was in the main event of Backlash. He and Undertaker in a fantastic match to close Raw's World Title Tournament. Sting unfortunately came up short. He took last week off to kind of get his bearings straight, get his logic back online, and he's looking to maybe make an example of Perry Saturn here.
Yeah, hell has no fury like a scorned Sting, and I think Sting is pretty scorned. So I think he's coming in tonight looking to get one over on Perry Saturn and show that it was just a mistake at Backlash. It was not in the cards, but it will be in the future.
And Cheek, from the Perry Saturn perspective, the Radicals had a brutal start in the CTU. They've built up some good momentum. I would say they're well, after Thrasher's performance tonight, the Headbangers might think they're worthy of it too. They're one of the few teams that are probably hoping the NWO wins so they can maybe move up for a tag title shot. But Perry Saturn as a single star, aside from the Radicals, has a huge opportunity here. Probably viewing himself a little bit of an underdog against Sting. If he can get this win, this could be some big things ahead for Perry Saturn.
Yeah, this could really jumpstart the Perry Saturn hype train and really get him some serious recognition and some serious looks from the bosses upstairs. So we'll just have to see. Maybe it's time for Perry to show Sting that Saturn's out of this world. Or does this one sting a bit for Perry
and
as he comes away with a loss?
And if you want to be out of this world, you can join the Codyverse Galaxy for $4.99 a month, or watch enough of the content, comment on the videos, be in live premieres, and you can get gifted memberships. We actually, in between recording pieces of tonight's CTU Raw, I gifted 10 memberships to our community during our SummerSlam 2000 simulation. So make sure you're locked in, dialed in, And our two lovely gentlemen here, Cheek and Canada, are dialed in for this match. Cheek controlling Perry Saturn. Canada controlling Sting in tonight's Raw main event.
Perry Saturn, interestingly, as soon as the bell rang, goes outside.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Sting just fighting demons out there on the floor.
He finally figured out how to jump out of the damn ring.
And old Perry Saturn able to make him pay again. You know, Radical's teammate Eddie Guerrero came up short tonight against Jerry Lynn. So it's because either a big opportunity for Perry Saturn and the Radicals, or it's an 0-2 night, which would have to be frustrating for the team. And of course, Sting, we know, is going to be in action next week. Him and Lex Luger teaming up to take on the Headbangers. And Perry Saturn, referee trying to get that separation. And oh, Sting taking a shot there. Sees that opportunity.
Inverted atomic drop, not finished yet, Byron.
And Sting, oh, footsies right to the chest there.
It definitely wasn't the groin.
As the silent crowd gave a small reaction to that. I'm gonna have to get on like the 2K Reddit tonight and figure out if other people randomly had this issue after the update.
Yeah, that's insane.
It just feels like we're in a silent room. Oh,
Quiet room, if you will.
These chops aren't going to be silent.
hell no.
Where are we tonight? Did we notice? Did we notice where we are tonight?
I
This crowd
didn't.
is-
Yeah, we're probably in I remember Corpus Christi, Texas was always notorious for shitty crowds, so maybe we're in Corpus Christi tonight.
I could see that.
Oh! Big knife edge chop there from the Stinger.
And he exits the ring. Better watch the count. He'll take things
Oh no. Oh,
Sting.
little clubbing blow
Wonder
over the
what-
top.
Can't seem to knock
Curious-
down Perry Saturn there.
Scary Perry.
countering that offense.
He's just got those Perry Straturns to get through. Oh,
Wow. That's what's making the crowd go silent, folks. Good Lord.
dude, it is insane how awkward it is.
Oh, he had that scattered. Each athlete finding an answer for
This is probably, what the indies feel like, you're fighting in front of 20 people in a bingo hall. They're not giving you the love you deserve. This is what Tommy Invincible feels like on TikTok.
Or SummerSlam 2000, we saw Ron Jeremy there have no reaction to everything.
Ron
Yeah,
Jeremy.
true. During our lovely watch along, and again, if you're out of this world like Perry Saturn, you can see those watch alongs. Every time we do a pay-per-view simulation, we watch that pay-per-view together and have a good ass time doing it. Oh,
Whoa.
Sting. Oh,
Oh,
little
Surprising
baby
reach.
switch there. Oh, wait a minute, Sting. Willing to pull out all the stops here. I mean, this is about building that momentum. This is about getting on track.
I think this has proven that you'll do anything it takes for another world championship shot. Because, of course, we've heard a lot about #1 contenderships during this show. Kane or Hogan, possible. Definitely one of them is going to be getting it after Bash of the Beach. So I think Sting's like, don't forget about me.
Yeah, absolutely. The Raw main event, that's why that world title tournament was insane. The star power that it carried. And old Sting, maybe, calling out the champ with that right there, Tombstone.
Yeah,
Just-
Perry is in trouble.
Yeah, this
This
is
is
not looking good. Grabbing that trapezius muscle with the shoulder claw.
Kills. Had that happen to me once.
how was it?
It hurts.
Did you tap?
Oh.
Saturn able to avoid. I think Sting was looking for that Scorpion Death Drop. The Saturn was able to get a step ahead here, but Sting building some strong momentum right now. Saturn with that nasty cut on his head.
Got
Just
hurt.
Brutal gash.
over the top and lands awkwardly
Sting
outside.
gonna send Saturn to the floor.
Going outside.
He's hoping that being outside the ring will maybe make the front row react to something here in Corpus Christi. But they're not.
No.
They're not having it.
They're look fired up.
They're like, we want Thrasher back out here. Well, they
They're just
said
all
too. They
mute.
like counting. Oh, pile driver on the floor.
Oh, that's brutal. Uh-oh.
And Sting throws Saturn into the barricade there. Get back in the ring. Referee count 5. Sting going to reset that count.
Car's looming.
One does.
What's he got
I thought
right here? Big power bomb to Saturn.
Thought he was going for it again, that pile driver.
This is a beat down here from Sting. And of course, although he lost Undertaker, Sting took down Lex Luger in that tournament, took down Kane in that tournament.
Big contenders that he took down in that tournament. So I think he maybe a little cheese that he couldn't get in that tag team match with the Dudleys. I'm sure he would have been lined up and signed up for that one.
Oh, yeah, especially we know his history with the NWO back in WCW. I'm sure he's not a fan of him in the CTU trying to take over. Saturn able to duck that clothesline, but Sting counters. Sting go behind Scorpion Death Drop.
Oh, buddy.
Will that be enough, or can Saturn find a miracle here? Oh, gets the shoulder up in a hurry. And Sting
having a quick word saying, are you sure? Are you sure that wasn't free?
Right, yeah, just a quick check of the referee there. But Saturn staying in this thing a little bit longer. Sting staring him down. Saturn able to get a boot out there. Saturn now going to go behind, but Sting counters.
He felt his presence.
Yeah, Saturn just looking totally disheveled. And his mind might be on another planet right now. He just seems so out of it.
Yeah, Moppy might be making a return if this keeps up. Sting gonna go for the cover off that middle rope splash here. 1, 2, no! Saturn barely kicks out. You can see Sting just a little frustrated there. I think, he probably saw, IC champion Test and Thrasher. Thrasher dominated that match, and Test was able to get just enough turn it around. So I think Sting recognizing that Saturn, a very worthy opponent, doesn't want to give him the opportunity to turn this match around.
Just looking for that window of opportunity. And now might be
Saturn
the time to seize the moment.
rising to his feet. Sting waiting for the moment. Scorpion Death Drop a second time. I mean, that's got to be enough, man. 1, 2, 3. That will do it. Sting gets the win here. And Cheek, you mentioned it. Perry was pretty much on another planet from the beatdown by Sting here. Saturn had a couple moments, but Stinger really proved himself in this match to be pretty dominant here.
Yeah, that was almost just a pure start to finish match. It started out pretty weird. Perry went to go exit the ring. Sting then hit him off the apron there, and then kind of just from that, it was just a weird start for Saturn. I wonder what he was going to do as he was trying to get outside to start. But ever since then, it was just all Sting all the time. I mean, Perry had a few brief moments, but really it was just a kind of like a gentleman's sweep in basketball. You just kind of let him get a few moves in. But besides that, Sting just dominant start to finish.
Absolutely. And Kanda, you talked about it during the match. Sting maybe feeling, a little bit slighted that the opportunity that was given to Kane isn't given to him. Again, if Kane or Hogan, when that match ends, if they are still one of the people that hasn't gone through a table, they get a future world title shot. Maybe Sting's thinking, hey, I want another chance at the Undertaker here. This was a big statement win by Sting. And, of course, teaming with Lex Luger next week can make another statement win against the Headbangers.
Yeah, I don't think Sting was trying to do anything. He took off the turnbuckle. He kind of threw him against the steel steps, against the barricade. I don't think he was trying to do anything nefarious but win the match, because if he lost this match, it would have been power ranking, absolute dip for Sting. So he's staying up there. He's staying in the scene, and glad to see Sting with a victory here.
Agreed. And it was definitely a big statement made here by Sting to close our in-ring action for tonight, but there still may be a few sparks left to fly here on Raw. Undertaker and Steve Austin will be signing off on their match for Back at the Beach after this.
Crab cheese and macaroni.
It's like your favorite rock and roll-y. In a packed arena only. Look who's playing guitar-only. It's Cheezosaurus Rex. While they dig your video, punch her out at that phony. New York to California. Press your CD when Goldoni. It's crazy pandemonium inside. Stretch the mold. Cheezosaurus Rex. When the cheese starts flowing, crab gets your noodle going.
All right, gentlemen. Shawn Michaels, Raw's general manager, making his way out to the ring in Canada. It's been a busy night for Shawn here. I mean, he's announced a couple huge matches for Bash at the Beach. We got the NWO versus the Dudleys and Kane. That's an elimination tables match. He also announced that big Intercontinental title match between Test and Lex Luger.
Yeah, I mean, definitely a busy night for Shawn Michaels. But despite how busy Shawn has been, this is going to be his biggest moment right here, getting Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Undertaker to sign on that dotted line.
Yeah, it's going to be massive. And, of course, Cheek, as Shawn Michaels is dealing with these two guys and his other, announcements for next week, we know that Kane is going to be in the ring with Eric Bischoff, Falls Count Anywhere, Lex Luger and Sting teaming up to take on the Headbangers. But, Cheek, what do you think Shawn Michaels is thinking right now as he's got these two guys getting ready to come into the ring to sign this contract?
Yeah, I think, like you've alluded to, this is the biggest moment of the night for him so far, despite all of the other great work that he's accomplished to this point. So this has got to be top of the mind here as he just clears the way for the legendary Stone Cold, making his way down to the ring now. And boys, the Texas Rattlesnake, this man looks more motivated than ever as he walks down the ramp.
Yeah, I mean, Cheek, he kind of has to be motivated because second chances, they're not easy to come by in the CTU. So, I mean, Austin's here tonight. He's earned his spot after beating Kane and Hollywood Hogan in a triple threat match at Backlash. So can he do this at Bash at the Beach? Can he become our world champion? Can he take down The Undertaker?
Yeah, Canada. And that triple threat at Backlash, look, if you're watching this episode of C2 and you haven't watched C2 Backlash, it's worth it for that triple threat alone. It was unbelievable. Steve Austin came out on top. He earned this title match. He earned this rematch because, again, Undertaker's the man that took him down in the semifinals. Steve Austin is motivated. He's driven. He wants his opportunity. And that opportunity, Cheek, it's against this man about to come down to the ring right now, The Undertaker, who took down a who's who on his way to that world championship. He beat Kevin Nash. He beat Steve Austin. In the main event of Backlash, he beat Sting to become champion.
Yeah, he easily has the most impressive resume to this point. He is really the focal point of Raw's entire roster. He is the darling. And let's be honest, he made pretty light work of Austin. He's done some great things in the past. And now he's still looking to the future and still looking to maintain his status on this great brand.
Yeah, an incredible first world champion here is Undertaker, and you kind of nailed it. That first match he had with Austin, that semifinals match, I mean, it was a long match. It was a hard-fought match, but it was a lot of domination from Undertaker with Steve Austin just barely surviving, barely hanging in there, barely kicking out, staying in this thing. So we'll see if Austin changes up his strategy for Bash at the Beach. I mean, he has to, but let's get this contract signing underway.
To all the amazing fans of CTU Raw, I want to express my excitement for Raw's main event at Bash at the Beach. Raw's World Championship will be on the line with two of the best in the industry fighting for supremacy. Decorated stars that will leave legend far beyond the lifespan of any of us. Inspiring future generations of success and virtue in the squared circle. Tonight, we make official Steve Austin versus The Undertaker. These stars are not here by accident either. The Undertaker won a tournament to crown our first world champion at Backlash, defeating Sting to get the championship gold. For Stone Cold, he defeated both Hollywood Hogan and Kane in a triple threat #1 contenders match to get this chance.
You mind telling me why Steve Austin wasn't in the Backlash championship match Actually, let me remind you, Shawn. Austin, you didn't fight for this prize at the first CTU pay-per-view because you couldn't lace up my boots in the semifinals of the tournament. I drug your sorry carcass up and down this ring. You put up a cute fight, but fell then like you will come at Bash at the Beach.
Now listen here, you dead son of a bitch. Stone Cold Steve Austin may have lost to you, son, but let's not forget what happened that night. We were attacked by the NWO. While just one man knocked you out, it took both of the outsiders attacking me to take out old Stone Cold. And what the hell do you know? I beat Hulk Hogan's sorry ass all over the ring to get this chance. What does that say about you, son? It says when the lights are bright, when the stage is equal, I am simply the better man. Stone Cold Steve Austin is the better champion, and if Raw is going to be the superior brand, they need a fighting champion, not some zombie who suddenly decided to put on a bandana, ride a little motorcycle, and claim to be a badass.
Listen here, Austin. I rang your sorry neck pillar to post. You groveled at my feet. You may have pinned my brother, but I'm not my brother. You may have won a match with Hogan, but I'm not Hogan. You're damn right I'm the American badass. I'm also something you'll never be in the CTU. Raw's world champion. Nobody's ever accomplished what I did in that tournament. I took down every challenge in front of me, including you, and it wasn't even close.
If y'all think Stone Cold Steve Austin can kick Undertaker's sorry ass all over the beach, give me a hell yeah.
You're nothing more than a catchphrase, Austin. Well, a few catchphrases, I'll give you that, but I'm not in the business of selling merchandise. I'm not worried about how many signs say my name or how often some kid wants my t-shirt, because I'm in the business of fighting, the business of being the best. This championship makes me the best. One thing to remember for Bash at the Beach, something that may make you able to sleep at night. In a few short weeks, I will...
What? You're gonna what? Let me sign this stupid contract here. One kick to the gut, one stone cold stunner, you'll be seeing stars, son. Looking up, wondering what could have been. And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold...
Famous. I'm gonna make you famous. I have a bloodlust to make you suffer, Austin. This here will quench my thirst. Shawn, here's your damn contract.
It is official. Steve Austin versus Undertaker for the World Championship at Bash at the Beach. I do have one more thing, though. I don't want either of you feeling rusty for your championship match. So next week, on Raw's go-home show to Bash at the Beach, you two will be in action. Not against each other, but as partners. Next week will be a great one if you love tag team action. It's going to be Steve Austin teaming with The Undertaker against Raw's tag team champions, The Outsiders.
Oh my God. Steve Austin and Undertaker going to be teaming up next week?
Not just that, but against the Outsiders. And don't forget, we also get to see Lex Luger and Sting team up against the Headbangers.
And don't forget that we also get to see that Weasel, Eric Bischoff, get some comeuppance. He faces Kane in a Falls Count Anywhere match, and when he loses that match, he can't be ringside for the tables match at Bash at the Beach.
Raw is on fire right now. We'll have to see if SmackDown can hold up their end of the bargain in the next episode of the CTU. But until that episode, or whatever luscious Codyverse video you're watching, we'll see you soon. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Toodles.